I thought I would come back on for a little bit and talk to you guys about life. Life itself is over. Okay. I'm pulling this up, see how high this goes. Hold on. All right. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, you can see my bed, but that's all good. Okay, it's a little high, but who cares? All right, so come on in, take a seat. Don't be scared, okay, guys? Tonight, what we're going to talk about is taking accountability, okay? Holding ourselves accountable and how important it is in our recovery. Because if we're just all willy-nilly and we don't ever hold ourselves accountable, then, you know, we can relapse. Bad things can happen. So, let me get my bed looking a little bit better. Okay. All right, there we go. I think it's a little bit better. Yeah. Okay. It's easy to, you know, not hold ourselves accountable and just keep doing the dumb shit that we do, but we're not going to do that. Snack time. I needed sugar, dude. Like, I was feeling like shit because of it. Okay. So, in order to take accountability, you got to have self-awareness to begin with, okay? So, if I'm walking down the street and I'm not even aware enough to know that my actions, what I do when I was in active addiction, it affected my family. We're going to use that as an example, okay? So for the longest time when I was in active addiction, I was using drugs. Hey, what's up, baby? Hey, Cassidy. Jaded from TikTok. For the longest time when I was using drugs, I felt like certainly my addiction's not affecting anybody else. I mean, I'm not hurting anyone by myself. You know, I'm just using drugs. It's not like I'm affecting my mom or my dad or anyone. Like, they're tripping, you know? What do they mean my addiction affects all of them? I'm not giving them drugs, you know? Oh, how naive, how selfish of me to think that way. Actually, you know, my addiction affected my mom and dad so deeply, you know, that my dad was like going into a depression and he was going to have a heart attack damn near. He was really, really struggling. And that's why my mom and dad, look at Neil's bun, that's why my mom and dad moved to New York so that they could get away from me, because I was literally driving them insane, you know? But I couldn't see that. I could not see that my actions and choices were affecting my family. I couldn't see it. He probably needs to go potty too.
Huh?
He probably needs to go potty too. He's been back there the whole morning.
Well, then why don't you take your
Because it's cold out there.
family and friends with you while you take them out? I'll take them out for Christ.
Thank you. I love you. I love you. I'll pay you. So, this is an everyday occurrence. Thank you, Jessica. So, my addiction affected my family, you know, and I was so selfish and self-seeking to see that, you know, my drug addiction did affect other people. It affected my sisters. It affected my mom and dad. It affected my friends. I lost friendships because of my drug addiction, you know. People didn't want to associate with me because they were worried about me. My real true friends who were not, you know, drug addicts too, they were concerned for my well-being. They didn't want me to die, so they had to stop hanging out with me. They had to stop enabling me, you know. And so now that I'm sober and I'm in recovery, I can see where I fucked up, you know? I can see, hey, what's up, Chloe? I can see where I fucked up. I can see where I made bad decisions, right? And now, put it right. Oh.
She's gonna drink some.
Okay. Now I'm turning that around. I'm not doing that anymore. You know, now I'm making better choices. The most important thing, or one of the most important things to me in my recovery, is that I hold myself accountable for the things that I do. Because what happens to me if I don't, guess what? Little by little, the little decisions that I make, the bad choices that I made, right? They start festering and growing and getting big, and like it turns into something, it morphs inside of me into something else. And then what happens is I will relapse. I'll start getting depressed. I'll start getting anxious. I'll start isolating. I'll start hiding out. I'll start telling myself it's not a big deal, and I'll get high. So, holding yourself accountable, self-reflection is 100 so important. I have learned how to reflect and look within myself. I will tell you this. I can admit this. The whole JK thing, I didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have to do that. Do I think I'm wrong for what I said? No. But it wasn't something that was conducive for my recovery. It wasn't helping me at all, right? When I believe that holding people accountable is important, and I'm hoping that that will help that person. But like, I didn't have to do that, you know, like, and so I don't, that's what happened to me on TikTok just a couple hours ago. I was on TikTok and I got to going back and forth with somebody about the disease of addiction. And all of a sudden it just slapped me in my fucking face. Pow! Nicole, like, this is totally not what you're supposed to be doing. This is not what your mission is. Your mission isn't to argue with people about whether addiction is a disease or a choice. Your mission isn't to expose all the liars on the internet. Your mission is to create a community and give strength and support to people that are on MAT and help people recover. And so it's so easy as an addict or a regular person to get kind of off course, right? And so I feel like I was kind of like, here's the road. I'm trying to stay on the road, right? I feel like I was drifting over to the side, and I was hitting that part. You know when you're driving on the highway and you hit the part that goes, it makes that loud noise? That's what was happening, okay? And it just happened over on TikTok. And all of a sudden I heard the as my tires were hitting it. That's what happened. I felt uncomfortable. I was like, what am I doing? I deleted 2 videos. I apologized to people. This isn't what I want to be. This is the person who I want to be. I don't want to be known as like a mean person or somebody that, you know, scared somebody away from getting sober. Like, I always just want to be somebody that people know that they can come to no matter what, that I will not judge them no matter what. And I want to be looked at as a person where anybody can be here, and I will take you in and love you and help you love yourself. So I'm holding myself accountable, and I'm going to make changes in my life. So the number one change I'm going to make is I'm going to reprioritize, okay? Because I feel like some of my priorities got out of loop. So the number one priority in my life, number one, and this should be your number one too, is my recovery, okay? Without my recovery, I will not have my husband, my son, my home, my social media, any of that stuff. Recovery and your higher power. You could put them at the top, okay? So number one, I'll put recovery. All right. My number 2 priority would be my family, okay? And we'll put, you know, child, husband. Okay. After that, my next priority would be my employment. Okay. Okay, and we'll put, like, listen to me, child, husband, dog. The dogs go up there with the family. Okay. So recovery and higher power, number 1. Number 2, family, right? Number 3, my employment. And this is where I get to add in, like, my social medias, okay? And so I've really been thinking about it because social media is my job, okay? I manage 8 clients' social media accounts, okay? And so I have to wake up every morning and post for these clients. And so I have to go onto social media. So what I did was I wrote down the clients' names. We'll write them down right over here. And we'll start with Dr. B. Dr. B. Now, how long does it take me to do Dr. B social media? You know, I would say probably 30 minutes. Because I go and I check his emails, I answer comments, all that kind of stuff. Okay? After Dr. B, there is Dr. Tiffany. And I'll give her the same amount of time, 30 minutes. Then after Dr. Tiffany, there's Dr. Danielle. Yeah, I work for a bunch of doctors. And that professionals. Okay. Okie dokie. And then there's Talia. She's a therapist. Okay. And then Jim, he's a therapist. Pej is an interventionist. And then Scott. And he's a marketer. Okay. So I'm allocating 30 minutes for each client. Okay. So that's like 4 hours. Okay. 4 hours total for my job. Or at least for the first part of my job. Okay. The other part is answering the phones for Dr. B. And that is a non-stop all day long, Monday through Sunday job. I don't ever stop, you know. We're talking about reprioritizing our life and taking accountability. So I'll give you a quick rundown. So I just had like a little moment on TikTok where I realized that TikTok was making me sick. It was making me sicker than I already am. You know what I'm saying? Hey Jamie, hey Kaleidoscope, hey Amy, hey Summer Vibes. It was making me sicker than I already am. Okay, we're all sick up in here, right? We all struggle. Okay, I'm not perfect. I will literally expose myself to you. That's why I want to tell y'all a comment I got the other day. I got a comment on my YouTube channel, and the person said, we're getting your personal information and we're gonna do some research and pull some stuff and expose you. I said, okay, let me give you my maiden name. It's Nicole Marie DeMeo. That's D-E, capital M, little E-O. Birth date 3/8/82. Married last name is Ploudre. That's P-L-O-U-D-R-E. Honey, I tell all my business online. Do you know, there ain't nothing you can expose me for. I take a shit and a piss on the damn live stream. Okay? Or who are we talking to? I pee and I poop on live stream. I burp on my live stream. I am an animal. Okay? So, who the hell are they talking to? Okay. I thought that was so funny though. And that is literally what came to my mind. I said, let me give it my fucking whole name and my fucking birth date. Shit, I give my address, you know? Because, honey, if you can find something on me, please let me know what it is, because I don't even know. You know what I mean? I'm out of the loop. Okay. So the 4 hours in the morning that I have, you know, that I do social media, it also, I also encompass all the stuff, I'll go live with you guys. And so to me, that's like part of my job, right? Is like going live on here. You know, and connecting with everybody, so that way, you know, we all start out on the right foot. So the way I prioritize, so the situation I had on TikTok was I realized that TikTok was making me sick. I realized that I was responding to negative comments a lot. I realized that I got sucked into other people's drama. That wasn't my drama. And I just don't want to be that. I don't want to be known as the person who's in drama. I don't want to be known as somebody who is not nice to people. You know, I want to be known as, hey, that's Nicole. She's got solid recovery, and if you need help, she'll help you. You know, I want people to look at me and think, I want what she has. You know, I want to be in recovery. I want to be happy. I want to turn my life around, you know? My son's identity was stolen when he was a child, but did not find out until he tried to get a job. Oh, that's horrible. I'm so sorry. So I just decided that I'm going to take a step back from TikTok, a huge step back. So as far as my social media, I'll make a little separate section for social media and prioritize those. And the most important is my YouTube channel. Okay. It goes YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, podcast, TikTok. Okay. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. The only reason why TikTok's even on my list for me to even go on that app anymore is because I have over 3,000 videos on there that I can repurpose and share other places. And so I don't want to get rid of all that content, you know? I have a lot of it. So now that it is settled and it is, I'm telling you guys, I had left YouTube for a while, and YouTube was where I started, and I had left YouTube for a while because I was always on TikTok, always going live over there, and I feel so guilty for doing that, and I just want to come here and tell you guys, I'm sorry, number one, for leaving you guys for TikTok for that year, because it was about a year that I did that. And now I'm back and I'm not going nowhere. And this is where I'm going to be prioritizing my content. I really want to learn how to, edit my videos. I want to learn how to, make better thumbnails. I want to improve my content. I want to improve it. I want to make it better, because I feel like making it better shows you guys that I'm actually, trying to put effort, To me, I love live streaming, okay? I'm not the kind of advocate or influencer, if you would even call me that just posts videos and then disconnects from that platform. Like, I want to get on here and hang out with you guys. I want to get on here and get to know you guys. I want to know, like, who are you? What are you doing? How long have you been sober, What's your favorite color? What do you like to eat? Do you like gummy bears? I love live streaming. So, that's what we're going to be doing. Okay? So, let's talk about my YouTube live streaming schedule. All right? So, I'm going to just keep it real with you guys. I'm going to have to start making pre-recorded videos. It is what it is, okay? I'm going to have to start making pre-recorded videos because what happens with these live streams is I'll go live, we'll have a great conversation, everything's good, and then I'll post the live and it will be demonetized, okay? And I have to wait like 2 days for it to get approved for monetization, And I don't want to have to wait, No, I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it. I should have probably, but I didn't. So, like, pre-recording videos, I feel like will fill in for when I'm not live streaming. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I've been asking you guys, like, what videos do you want me to make? What do you guys want to know about me? What do you want me to talk about as far as recovery? Do you guys have questions you want me to answer? Like, and please, you guys, please put it in the comment section right now. Let me know. Do not be embarrassed. Do not be, I want to make what you want to see. I want to talk about what you want to talk about. I want to have a good time. I want to engage with you, right? So let me know. What do y'all want to talk about? Do y'all have certain like topics? Hey, Rachel, what's up? Hey, Patricia. Do y'all have certain topics that you guys want me to like start touching on? Anything. I have no like there's no limit, right? I'll talk about anything. The only thing I won't do is like, make videos with my son in them. He will pop on and say hi to you guys every now and then, but like I won't do that with him because he's just too young, you know? Oh, that's a good one, Megan. Okay, so this is good. Now we're on a roll. Thank you so much. Advice for early recovery. And I'm going to write down every one of y'all's suggestions. Okay? Fighting old habits off. Okay. Fighting old habits and making new healthy ones. Making healthy ones. Okay. And you know what I can do with that? Like I can tell you that when it comes to drug addiction, but I can also take you guys with me and explain to you guys how I'm going to have to learn to start making healthier, even more healthier habits with my eating, exercising, and stuff like that so I can get healthy. Because I know my doctor is going to freak out when I go to see him for my physical because of my blood pressure. He's not going to be happy, you know? How to deal with stigma. To deal with mental health stigma. Cool. This is great. These are great, y'all. Thank you so much. That's a great one. Fighting off old habits. I struggle with that still 7 years. Yeah, me too, girl. Me too. And so as far as like sobriety goes, I feel like I have gotten to such a great place where I'm like, I can, like I just did. I just held myself accountable because I have enough self-awareness and I reflect on things to know, hey, you know what? I'm fucking up. I need to do something different. I need to tell people that I fucked up and I need help and I need support. And that saves my ass, dude. That saves my ass. Okay? I'm not afraid to tell you guys when I'm wrong, Keeping it real when you're feeling awkward, dealing with post-acute symptoms. Oh my gosh, post-acute withdrawal. Oh gosh, I understand that. Pause and dealing with it. Your MAT videos are needed, I agree, because people are still against it. Okay, keeping it, yes, people are. So, I guess, you know what I could do? I could do a whole series on medication-assisted treatment. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do an MAT series, okay? Like it's going to be a series of videos where what I'll do is I'll make my first video. Let's think about this. This is a great idea, okay? Finding out who you really are once you're in recovery. Oh yeah. Finding the real you in recovery. Finding the real you. Finding the real you after addiction. So because that's a good title, I feel like. Okay. So the MAT mini series. Okay. So let's think about it. What I would do for the first video would be what is MAT, right? And that's all it would be about is what is MAT. All right. So in that video, I would share about what MAT was. Okay. And then I would share that there are different types of medication-assisted treatment. And when it was developed, okay, the types, development, what it's used for, and what kind of patient would be a good candidate for MAT, good client. Okay, and then the next one would be then after we share about what medication-assisted treatment is, then we can break it down into all about methadone, all about Suboxone, all about Sublocade, okay? All about methadone. And then all about Suboxone. Subs, okay? All about Subutex, and then 5 Sublocade, about Sublocade. Okay, and I could go really in depth talking about what is Butavale, what is all the, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go into all the different kinds of Suboxone, you know, because there's the patches. I can touch on that in my What About Suboxone video. Okay. Okay. Then the next video, that's going to have, listen, it's going to have 5 videos already. So let's do, so after I share about all the different kinds, then I can share about, let me think. Well, dealing with stigma. Fighting stigma went on MAT. Fighting MAT stigma. Fighting MAT stigma. What do y'all think? Do y'all think that, would y'all want that? A MAT series all about MAT? Would y'all want to hear about that kind of stuff or no? Because I'm really passionate about medication-assisted treatment, okay? It saved my life and my husband's life. And, you know, and I will forever be grateful.
All right, come here, squid master. No.
Okay.
Okay.
Then, you know what I could do is after, so this will be our it'll be 6 videos. But then what we'll do after that is I'll have people on the channel that are on methadone, on Suboxone, on Subutex. Okay, that's going to be awesome. That is going to be so good. I think that is a good idea. Yay! I really like that. Okay, what else? Can y'all think about anything else that you guys would want me to make videos about? I saw one of you guys said a question and answer. Like, y'all would have to send me questions because I wouldn't know what answers y'all would want. Like, I guess I assume that everybody knows who I am, or me personally. I mean, I can make like a video, like kind of sharing about who I am, like who I am, where I'm from, you know, what my ethnicity is, what things I like to do for fun, you know, why I started my YouTube channel, you know, that kind of thing. That's what I think I'll make a video about, why I started my YouTube, why I made this channel, why I started YouTube. Yeah. Why I started a YouTube channel. That's what I'm saying. A YouTube channel. Yeah, get to know me. So we'll start out with the why I started YouTube, why I started this YouTube channel, okay? Like the purpose, right? So for those of you guys that don't know, the reason why I started my YouTube channel, it really actually goes back to me needing help, okay? And so that's what I'll do, Violet. Good idea. I'll do that right now. It was 2016, And I had just got done sharing my story at the treatment center that I graduated from. And so I was feeling like so great. I knew that I wanted to help people and I wanted to share my story because I had the most amazing experience sharing my story at that treatment center. Well, shortly after that, I signed on to Facebook and I made a Facebook account. And I went to share my story in a Facebook group. They asked me to. And when I shared my story in that Facebook group, people attacked me because I was on Suboxone. People that were in recovery that had multiple years sober, recovery advocates that I looked up to, that I like watched their videos, just like y'all are watching my video right now. I would watch their videos and be so inspired by them. And here I was being made fun of, being told that I might as well be shooting heroin, being told that I wasn't in recovery, I was not sober, and I shouldn't be sharing my story. And I was devastated, dude. I hurt my feelings so bad because it was already hard enough for me to make the decision to get on Suboxone. You know, when I chose to get on subs, it was like the last thing the last thing I had to do was get on subs, you know? I did not want to get on Suboxone. I wanted to not have to do that, you know? And so when I got on, I already felt enough, you know, guilt and shame. I didn't need it from them motherfuckers. So when that happened, I left Facebook and I deleted my account and I went into, you know, a depression, hiding mode, right? Where I was upset and I was watching YouTube videos of beauty gurus doing their makeup. And I was like, that looks so much fun. Like, I want to do that. I want to do makeup and stuff and maybe even work with brands one day, get all that makeup, you know? Well, then it's probably like 6 months after that or something, I made a YouTube channel and I called it Nicole's Recovery Journey. I wasn't going to do makeup. I was going to do recovery and I was going to find like-minded people who were like me so we could have support, you know, and a MAT support group. And I got on there and it was slow going at first, but once it picked up, it was so amazing. And that's why when people say things to me like, oh, you're jealous of so-and-so because that person has more subscribers than me, I don't understand because like I feel like this channel to me is big to me because I started out just trying to have a group of people for us to all help each other in recovery and be supportive of each other. And so I didn't start it out like thinking I was going to become famous. Now, I did tell my husband, I said, you know, one day I hope that making videos will be able to, where I can make some money off of it at least, you know, because I put so much time and effort into it. But I didn't go into it, you know, with that plan. Maybe I should have, you know. All three of them channels based in Kensington, Jeff's High on Life, AML Films, and All Time Media are diverting donations to them, maybe giving some back, but I see through all of them. Oh, really? Really? Can you talk about bedroom adult time on YouTube? Yeah, I can. SEX. Yeah. Why I started my YouTube channel. Yeah, we can talk about that. Sex. Sober sex. Sober sex. Okay. Oh, are you talking about the group for tonight? Hey, Natalie, what's up, girl? The group for tonight is our members. You just go in my description box of this video, and it'll open up. I'll show you. Okay. So you go to the description box up here, and it says join. Just click that. It says join this channel. Okay. I'm going to have to get off here in a second, you guys, because I need to have a little bit of downtime before we do our members only live. So I want to talk to Kaleidoscope. What are the channels names you said? AML. Thanks, Natalie. I appreciate you for being here, baby. The Telegram chat is we have one for just regular people, and then we have one for our members and patrons. And so the Telegram chat is in the community tab. Oh, you did? Okay, cool, Melissa. How did it go? The man that has that channel has a sister or cousin in addiction, and he's determined to find her, and she'd lie on it. Okay, well then, that's good. That I just all-time media.
I'm tired today. I didn't sleep very well last night.
All-time media. I'm just asking because there's some guys on TikTok, you guys, real fast. This is kind of some drama bullshit. Hey, don't take my gummy bears. Those are my favorite. You can take these.
2 bags.
Oh, never mind. Take them. Take them. I'm like, those are my favorite. There are some guys on TikTok who are doing the same thing, and they have millions of followers on TikTok. And the guy, what was his name? I can't remember. What he was doing was they took donations to put people in treatment, but what they were doing was they were putting them in free treatment centers and keeping the tens and thousands of dollars that they were raising to put these people in treatment, that they were grifting from their audience. Okay? And so, like, what the fuck? Let me get the Telegram chat for y'all if you want to be in the Telegram chat. Now that to me is despicable, okay? And I don't care. I will go to the ends of the world to tell and expose that bullshit. Yes, Kaleidoscope, that's what they're called, the good something or others. Yes, let me put this in the chat. How did you know? Okay, here's the Telegram link, you guys. I just put it in the chat. I mean, and the reason why they got caught was because one of the guys that they helped, that was a drug addict. Okay? They helped him and put him into rehab. And so he found out from the rehab center that his stay was scholarshiped. No payment needed. Okay? Not only did they do that, but they also opened up multiple insurance plans in this guy's name. Okay? Now, this is what body brokers will do and try to charge on that insurance plan and collect money from that insurance, right? Through the treatment center. That's highly illegal, okay? Canadian houses, he me up with someone for homeless. He's still grifting. That makes me so fucking sick, dude. Let me find that fucking assholes. Let me see. That's despicable, dude. Okay, that's despicable. There's people in the world who really do need help. Okay? And for people to be taken advantage of like that, that makes me so mad. This dude, Victor the Good Boss. I mean, he's got 2.5 million people following him on here. I'm going to say one thing, okay? The only time I ever take money from people is if I'm giving them something in return. For instance, my Patreon and my membership, right? I'm giving those people that sign up for that service, I'm giving them a service, right? I'm not just expecting them to hand me their money and then walk away, right? And you will never, ever catch me asking people for donations ever, okay? No way, no how. This guy, his name is the Good Boss on TikTok. What they did was they had a kid that was sick with addiction, a guy, and the guy, they raised $10,000, I think is what it was, but they've raised that like 25,000 times. Like this dude has raised probably over $1 million in the year that I've seen him on TikTok. Okay. Big time. And so they raised the money up and put the kid in treatment. Well, the kid felt like there was something not right going on. He's still sober to this day. And so he went digging and researching and asked the treatment center that he went to how they paid for him to go there and everything. And they told him that he was scholarshiped free of charge. Okay. And so that's $10,000 that they literally put this guy out there on TikTok. Please help us help him. He needs to get better. He's an addict and he can't afford it. Get all the money, get all the money, get all the money. And then they are scholarshiped into all these treatment centers. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's why I tell you guys, don't just give people your money, okay? Don't just give people your money. Really, really do your research before you ever put your money where your mouth is, okay? I felt strongly about the JK issue too, but you're right. It came, yeah, the whole situation with that is not, like, I'm still totally 100% believe in her being accountable, right? And I held her accountable. That's why I'm leaving my videos up. They're not coming down. You know, they have her name and everybody knows that their videos about her, right? And I know, here's the thing, you guys, this is what sucks so hard. It's like, I know what's going on behind the scenes, okay? Like, I know, I know, okay? And I just can't say anything right now. But anyway, I just can't say anything, okay? What's up, Nick? And so, and the reason why I know is because so-and-so, she told so-and-so and so-and-so told me, you know what I'm saying? And so, anyway, it's just, the only thing that I wanted to be known about that is that this person had lied for so long and literally gained a profit and a following and a notoriety and pats on the back and all this stuff for lying, okay? And that's why I, felt so passionately about holding her accountable. Plus, she fucked my friend over. You know, her pulling Mindy's paperwork really fucked me up. Like, that really, really made me mad because that is absolutely uncalled for, you know? So anyway, but what has happened with her in that situation is, yeah, I believe that she should be held accountable, but what can I do? What more can I do to make that situation, you know, to hold her accountable, right? I can't do anything more. Then it starts looking like I'm a psychopath, right? Then it starts making me look like I'm obsessed with her or something, and I'm not at all. I'm not jealous of her. I don't want what she has. Like I said, you know, I have an amazing life. I have my husband, I have my son, like, I'm happily married, you know, and my husband loves me and I love him, you know. I don't have any of the drama that she's got going on. I don't want to have people around me that are using substances like that. Like, that's not what I want to be. I don't want to be back in that life, okay? Like, I've worked so hard for the past 8 years to disconnect myself from that life. So I just don't know what else I could do to, like, add to the conversation without it looking like I'm a fucking psychopath or toxic as hell, you know? And I don't want people to be pushed away from recovery because all this bullshit is happening, you know? I don't want what she got either. No, yeah, I don't want that. Like, and I don't understand how I think people automatically assume because somebody has a bigger following than somebody else that's some of us didn't just come on social media to make accounts to, like, make ourselves famous, you know? And so it just makes me laugh. That's a little kid thing, you know? What am I supposed to be jealous of? The fact that she and her old man been cheating on each other the whole time? Is that what I'm supposed to be jealous of? You know, like, I don't want that. I got my man and I'm happy and my husband don't cheat on me. And I don't cheat on him. So anyways, that's why I don't feel like I could add anything else to the conversation about it. But I have seen a bunch of people still carrying in the conversation on, and I watch their content and I'll be there to support them, you know? But anyway, I love you guys. I'm going to get off here. I'm going to get off here and charge my phone because I'm going to be going live at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time with my members and my patrons. So if you guys want to come join us, you know the deal. Just join the membership button or the patron button. And I hope you guys have a great, I don't know what that is, honey. I don't know what that is, Nick. And, oh, Detroit. Yeah, every one of you guys with a wrench, y'all better be in there. You better come to the live tonight. I will link it in the members only community tab at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time and in our members Patreon chat, okay? And in Patreon. Okay, all right. Bye, y'all.